go. This is about getting a quick start, and this is about making sure you go into that corner, and it gets muddy pretty quickly. And there's a number of lines. The inside by far the quickest. The outside doesn't actually carry very much speed around the outside. The riders at the front, Kevin Kuhn gets some nice air as he goes over the top there. A little bit of gap starting to open up in the race at the moment. Pim Roja right in the right place. So Joris Nieuwenhuis also moving his way up here. Kuhn with a good kick off from the start. Kuhn and Ronha, the battle at the front, first and second place of Van der Poel, Verstringen and Nieuwenhuis battling out behind it. Nieuwenhuis has got the chasing to do. Very quick on his feet though around that corner, and immediately on his heels. Starting to put the pressure on now. That gap is starting to open up. It's not substantial enough yet to worry the riders behind, but they won't want to let that go. Now he's a bit dives across to the side here. Race leader now being pursued. Ellie is a bit that charge through that race field complete now in front of Van der Poel. He's leading that charge now. He's going to want to get on to the hills. He knows the danger of letting Pim Roja go clear. Kuhn, after that initial acceleration, he's looking like he's just paying the price a little bit. He's got to recuperate, and you can see the gap from our race leader, Pim Roja, to second place. Ellie is a bit the series leader, taking the tight line up against the edge there. So at the moment, is a bit trying to close the gap down, but the race leader goes through, and he is through the line at 17 minutes covered. Still using his shots, just correcting the movement of the bike behind Isbit with a little bit of a gap to Nieuwenhuis, who's going to try and charge back onto his wheel. Pim Roja, interesting line, goes wide, avoids sort of a deep rut at the top of that section. He goes wide over the top, tries to carry as much speed and almost makes it back up over the bank there. Meanwhile, Ellie is a bit pushing on the pedals, trying to open the gap back up to Nieuwenhuis. Van der Haar just dropping back a little bit. Van der Poel in the ascendancy here. Can he make the junction? Can he get back on terms with the riders in second, third, fourth? And Isbit has shed Van der Haar. He's in the process of shedding Nieuwenhuis now. Neither rider's going to panic. They've done this so many times before. Van der Poel currently in fifth, just losing a little bit of ground this time on that last section, of course, as they come round. He's got the bit between his teeth. He can see his target in front. That gap at the last time check that we had, it come down again. It gone to 8 seconds. You can see it on your screens, and these two riders know exactly how far it is. So Roja, after that initial kick, has opened up the current seconds now down to 7. They're ticking away one by one. Ellie Isabit is clawing his way across here. So here we go, look over the shoulder there by Pim Roja. He knew he was coming. Wide line taken by Pim Roja. He goes across all the way to the red netting at the side. Quick sprint up there by Isabit. Is he on his wheels? He is. So that junction has been made. Those two different techniques hardly making any difference to the riders. A little bit of a dab there by Roja. Both riders with the right foot down, dapping the way around. Back wheel slide. Oh, mistake! Roja goes a little bit of a mistake, a little bit of a drop, hits the side there, hits the branding, and this has handed the leader to Isbit. Surely he's not going to turn that down. Roja pretty much opened the door and said, come on through there, and that was not by design. Let's have a look at this again. Yep, tangles. He goes too close to the branding, gets his handlebar, clips over the top. The branding goes back up. He's stuck, can't get anywhere. He's got to get off and get that bike moving again. And now that is going to have handed the advantage to Ellie Isbit. And look at the gap he's starting to open here. Ellie Isbit at the moment is pushing, but look at the response from Pim Roja here. He doesn't want to let this go. Out of the saddle there. Now Isabit puts a big kick in down there. Roja does exactly the same, matching him almost pedal stroke for pedal stroke as he come down onto the bank. Now Roja's usually been stronger up here. Isabit this time rides it though. Roja has to get off. Well, Roja just took a look across behind him. Lars van der Haar leading Nieuwenhuis into this hairpin turn section. It looks to me like Pim Roja at the moment going through a bad patch and just having lost that lead and then losing ground. Second and third place are together. The long-time leader Pim Roja is joined by his teammate. So here comes your race leader. It is Ellie Isabit. Both of the planks done, both of the barriers, both of those hurdles complete. He knows where the competition is. Here he goes, high fives time. It's a professional look over the shoulder for Ellie Isabit at round of 6 in Flamanville. And Lars van der Haar will come through to take away the haul of second place. Oh, look at the shake of the head. That's a tide rider on his way down towards the line.